Hello YouTube, it is Chris here, and in today's episode we're going to be discussing my everyday carry for December 2017. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new episodes or our daily giveaways. Additionally, make sure you hit that notification button so you don't miss anything. Also, we have a new round of our Amazon gift card giveaways, and to enter you need to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. We also pick winners in the very next episode, so if you enter on this particular giveaway, you'll find out who the winner is on the very next episode. For those of you who've been following me on my channel regularly, you know that we've been running our everyday carry videos for quite a long time now. And every month or so, we typically dive in of all the new gear or some of my favorites, and we show you some of the different gear that I'll be rotating day in and day out. And then towards the end of the video, we kind of show you what I'll be carrying this week. This is a flipper from my buddy Craig over at SkallyWag Tactical. This thing is rocking a D2 tool steel blade with steel frame lock. It's a pretty nice carry knife. If you like some of the slightly more weighty folders, this is definitely going to be a good one for you. It came ridiculously sharp. You're going to be seeing reviews on all this stuff in the future. Then this one is a really cool one by Best Tech Knives. It is also rocking D2 tool steel. It is called the Scimitar. This has become my favorite multi-tool, which is the Victorinox Farmer. It gives me all the tools that I need and pretty much none of the stuff that I never end up using anyway. But the good thing about that is multi-tools are great for people's different jobs. Next up, we've got the Cold Steel Recon 1 Mini. As a general rule, what you guys are seeing are a lot of smaller knives compared to what you usually see on my channel, because we're going to be getting to this as a main carry here in a bit, and why I have kind of a smaller supporting roll knives. Moving on down the line, we got the Cold Steel Con, a really good budget option. The Triad lock is just a lock you don't mess with. It works really well. Then if I want to go slightly more traditional with modern materials, we have the Broken Skull by Steve Austin. It's got to be one of my favorite little slicey dicey knives on the planet, rocking CTS XHP steel. Then, being basically the first one to review this knife on YouTube, this was the Benchmade 560 Freak, and I absolutely love this knife. We got a deep carry pocket clip for it from Benchmade. They sent it to us. This is still a first production run, and this thing has still maintained its original edge for us carrying it for God knows off and on for about 6 or 7 months now. Been doing a really good job. There are a lot of differing opinions on the 535 bug out, but I like it. It's super lightweight. And people, I think their biggest gripe with it is the materials to price ratio for what you're getting. And I can understand that for the most part, but what I can't tell you is what I've used it's worked every single time. This is by a company called Smart Gear. I believe this is called their Python. It's rocking titanium handle scales. This is actually on a Kickstarter right now. I'll put that link in the video description, but I'm going to be doing a full test and review on this bad boy. It's rocking S35 VN blade. It's designed to be a nice, all-in-one, very compact backup blade for utility tasks. Typically, if you have a main blade or a main, tool that you use, it doesn't really take a whole lot for a backup blade to be useful. We got my keys. This is the Thor key organizer. Very simple. We've got one of their tools on here. It's like a little multi-tool. I've basically been using this to open packages, little notch right here, kind of just dig into the tape and pull stuff open. We've got all of my awesome EDC stuff, a couple new additions. We've got my Vargo titanium whistle. These are the zipper pull tools from Grimm's Survival. They just got done with a Kickstarter and they shipped those out. And these are my 10 favorite tools out of the 21 that I backed them on Kickstarter. I did back them financially. I got the full all Monty package from them. We have my peanut lighter, and this is a titanium capsule by the same company, Thor Key, and this is where I keep some of my fire tinder. And this fire tinder is really important to me. This is the UST Paratinder. It can light a fire like no one's freaking business. I love this stuff to death. And if you guys are really interested, maybe we'll do a giveaway with those. So if you're interested in seeing a giveaway with the Grimm Survival Tools Zipper Pulls tools, definitely drop down a comment, let me know. Then we have the Poly Striker by Exotac. And I thought I loved the Nano Striker XL, but this thing kind of just works. I like the size. And having a really big fire steel is awesome for like a bug out bag, your big camping situations, but having just one in your pocket, knowing that you can start a fire anytime, anywhere, it's just really awesome. But my buddy Chris Jensen actually sent me a custom one. This is one made out of titanium. This is pretty cool. I do believe these are commercially available. They're just pretty dang expensive because they're made out of titanium. But it's got the same scraper on here. It's just rocking a full body titanium body. I don't know how much these are because they sent this to me kind of as a Christmas gift. For those of you who've been following me on social media, you know that we've been playing with some resonated fat wood from our buddies over at Production Hangar 51. And they sent these resin impregnated little dowels that we've cut on, and I've been carrying these with me in my pocket. And as you guys see in the clip that we're going to show you and along with the intro, these things scrape really well. Buttery soft. You guys saw this in the Taraba video, the bigger block of this. This stuff is a champion for fire starting, and it's 100% waterproof, which is why I definitely want to make sure I have a piece of tinder with me at all times. But if you don't have anything like this, or you don't have access to stuff like this, I mean, a simple piece of fat wood would work just fine, so don't get it twisted. And there's no, you know, not being a fire snob or nothing. Then I definitely keep this on me. This is the Hydro Blue Sidekick. This is a 3-stage water filter, so I can purify my water in an emergency no matter what. It's a pin style capsule. It's no bigger than a Sharpie, but I keep this on my EDC because if I find myself in a situation, I've got emergency water filtering right on me. This is my watch. This is my Casio G-Shock. This is the same one you've seen a bunch of times. I've got a covert handcuff key right here for unlawful detainment. We've got my WAZOO survival gear clamshell compass. This thing is awesome. It's also got a little glow-in-the-dark pad thing right here so you can see in low light. Just flash it with a flashlight real quick. Then we have my 3 favorite flashlights, which is my SR2 Baton by Olight. Pretty much Olight is my go-to favorite for EDC size lights. We got the H1R Nova. And this recently tested beast of a freaking flashlight was the S1 Baton. You guys saw us drag this little thing with a freaking card. This is another one they sent us after we literally beat that thing to hell. And this is why, in full transparency, is after I've done all that work for 2 or 3 days filming, I requested, like, hey, do you guys have an issue sending me one additional one that I can kind of use and test that isn't completely mangled and destroyed? I still keep the mangled and destroyed ones so you guys can see the abuse it went under, but I definitely want to carry something that's, you know, more presentation worthy. When I talk to people about survival preparedness, EDC, and things like that on the go, if I go to an expo, things like that, I want something that looks visually appealing instead of this mangled jarhead little piece of aluminum that I destroyed previously. Next, we have the WAZOO Survival Gear Zombie Bracelet. This is basically the Mountaineer in reverse, more or less, without the Ranger bands. This is a 14-piece survival kit with fire steel, whistle, Ranger bands, first aid tender packs. We have the wire saw built in here. There's a fishing kit inside this thing. I mean, this is a full-on survival kit no matter what. You've got it on your wrist, which is freaking amazing. Then we've got my wallet. This is the Gundam wallet by Offamere Leather. And then I have all these cool survival tools that I'll be pulling out here in a little bit. But then we've got these lighters right here. These are the Bic Minitronic lighters. These are waterproof. You guys saw these in a video where I basically just dunked them underwater. And for these being like a $2 lighter, these things are awesome. They work pretty much flawlessly. They're not windproof, but they are waterproof, and they give you one of those elements against being able to start a fire that you need desperately, and waterproofing is essential. Last but not least is the knife that I told you I was going to talk about. We're going to dump everything off the table and show you my actual EDC, but this is the Jacare Puko 140. This is actually turned into my main EDC knife. I know a few guys are like, that one's too big, I'd rather just have the 110. Well, here in Texas, we don't have none of them stupid laws saying you can't carry this, you can't carry that. I can literally carry the Silky Nada all day long and no one's gonna say nothing to me. So this is my favorite knife because it definitely has a combat orientation for self-defense if you ever need it, but it is a 100% woodsman survival tool, one all day, every day. Good bushcrafting knife. It will do everything you need it to in the woods, in the urban environment. It's just a good knife, but this knife is $30 freaking, and that's why I like it so much. This is not the sheath it comes with. I don't have a sheath for this, so I actually stole this sheath off of the Toke Knives TDC. Some people might get mad at that, but it was the only one that fit. For the time being, I do have a sheath being made for this by my buddy, the Survival Smith. He's an awesome guy. We'll put his links down in the video description. He's the same guy who made us the Taraba sheath that you guys saw in a previous episode. This thing looks freaking sweet. When we break it all down, this is basically my everyday carry, what I'll actually have on me this week. Typically what changes are like the flashlights and the knives, multi-tools. That's kind of what changes if anything changes, but the foundation of what this is pretty much stays the same. Now, my wife and I, when she's not at work, she's an optician, if you guys don't know. She doesn't really get to carry a full-on EDC as deeply as this, but she does have her big old purse, so she usually keeps a lot of stuff in there because that's on her all the time. And then for me, I typically have cargo pants, cargo shorts, and like that because I do work outside. This is the bulk of my EDC. We've got the 140, we've got my wallet. We have this as a backup knife in case I need it. However, there is a major redundancy there because of this multi-tool. But I still just have it on me so I can open some packages, do whatever I want there. I got my lighter. And the whole concept of this is having a beautiful balance between having survival gear that will kind of get me through in a very minimalistic situation if I run into a really crappy issue. But as you can see, we used my wife as a reference to do a pocket dump. And the reason why we did that is because of the fact that she has very dainty pockets. And a lot of women, the women's clothes suck. They usually have really small pockets. They don't go very deep. It's like they have this really weird sexist thing almost, where they require basically men to carry everything for you. But with that said, she was able to carry all the stuff no problem in all of her pockets that she had, and it doesn't look bulky or nasty or weird or funky when it's on her. This whole EDC concept is designed to be distributed around your body. It's not all to be dumped in one freaking pocket, anything ridiculous like that. But we go through and use a lot of different aspects of this survival kit. From the fire steel, you see us doing the purifying our water in an emergency. We wanted kind of to show you guys that all the stuff we have is designed with a purpose in mind. It's good that a lot of the stuff has versatility in a multifunction in an urban environment. We can just use it day to day if we need a flashlight because it's dark. We have a lighter if people need a lighter. You just need a lighter for whatever reason. I've got some nifty little tools. The multi-tool just works, and no matter what. A lot of these accoutrements I just wear. My watch tells time, things like that. And then my knife is a knife. A knife is just good to use no matter what. And I love Texas so much because no one flinches. That no matter what big size knife you pull out, everyone just like, oh yeah, that's a nice knife. The winner of yesterday's Amazon gift card giveaway is John High. Congratulations, John High, you are the winner. So definitely contact us on the back end of our channel so we can get your contact details. And for everyone else who didn't win, do not fret. We do giveaways every single episode, so you have a chance to enter every single time you watch our videos. But all in all, like I said, this is our everyday carry for December 2017, along with the other gear that will be rotating in and out, along with any new gear that we get in subsequently. However, that is about it for now. And if you enjoyed the discussion and the testing of our everyday carry for December 2017, definitely give this video a big thumbs up and share this out with your friends and family in your social media networks so we can keep growing, thriving, and making awesome videos for you guys. But that just about it for now. Hope you guys have an absolute wonderful day. I'm out.